Good day, folks. How are you all doing? Hope everyone is doing absolutely fantastic, feeling groovy, realizing, of course, the government really don't love you, and also realizing that pretty much everything you've been told since the day you were born is a lie. It is September the 26th of 2025, 12:34 p.m. Mr. Buzz coming to you from the heavily demon-infested province known as Ontario, Canada. If you enjoy the video, please give me a thumbs up is all I ask. If you'd like to support the channel, there's information in the description on how you do so. I now have a PayPal account, so it's easier than before. And I normally offer guitar lessons, but I am overbooked at the moment and not taking on any new students, so my apologies for that. I'll also mention quickly that the channel is now called Journey of the Anointed, no longer Mr. Buzz's Man Cave. It was never really meant to be called that while I was doing God's work. That's an old name from before when the channel was in a different direction, and YouTube wouldn't let me change it till I had a phone. So that's the reason it was called that for so long. Journey of the Anointed is the new name. So speaking of the Journey of the Anointed, part of the Journey of the Anointed is isolation, the refining fire, and the Lord transforming you into a worthy representative of Him. Someone who doesn't have regular worldly bad habits, someone who doesn't judge, someone who conducts himself well, someone who doesn't use bad language, someone who knows how to represent the Lord. Okay, and that is a very difficult thing to do. So it takes a long time for Him to mold you into shape for that. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to happen over years. Okay, isolation is years. Even if it's only 5 years, it's still years. You're not going to get 2 months of isolation and you're done. You're going to get years of it. And you're going to be invisible to the world. He's going to put this, I call it an invisibility cloak over you, and no one is even going to see you or hear you or even realize you're in the world anymore. You will literally turn invisible to everyone. And I'm not exaggerating about that. That is totally the truth. Okay? This is very hard for many people. It was very hard for me. I took it upon myself to, I thought it was my fault. I thought, man, have I just turned that undesirable? I must have. Something must have happened to me that everyone just hates me because I'm disgusting now. There's something wrong with me. That wasn't it at all. The Lord made me invisible so He could put me in school with Him and teach me and mold me. And until I got it right, I wasn't going to get out of isolation. I wasn't going to get that invisibility cloak off of me. He's going to leave it on you until He's satisfied that you are a worthy representative of the heavenly realms. This list that I've got here, I'm going to try to save you some trouble. If you really work hard on getting rid of these habits, and I guarantee you've got some of them. I had pretty much all of them. If you work hard at getting rid of them, you can shorten your isolation. He will release you from it as soon as you're worthy of it. It's not he doesn't have this, I think this one's going to be 12 years, this is going to be 15 years. If you get with the program and He can mold you quicker, He's fine with that. You'll extend your time by fighting against Him and keeping these bad habits. Okay, this is what He's refining you for. Got to get rid of this stuff. Number 1, gossiping. Pretty much everybody does. Could be as simple as something happened across the street last night at another house, and you watched it go on, and maybe the cop showed up there or something. There was a big domestic dispute, something like that. So you're talking to your buddy the next day, man, there was a big ruckus across the street last night. You should have seen it going on. That's gossiping. That's gossiping. Everyone does it. It's not acceptable to the Lord. He doesn't want you gossiping about anybody. You don't know what happened over there. You don't know what the domestic dispute was about. Maybe you don't even know the people. No sense in even talking about it. It's none of your business. That's the way He looks at it. So put the gossiping away. Don't do it anymore. Number 2, comparing yourself to others. It's another thing everybody does, especially when we're in isolation and we might see someone else get their blessings and their breakthrough, and we don't understand why we didn't. So we're like, man, I'm just as good as that person. Why wouldn't I get my blessings now? That person does this, and you're comparing yourself to them. Forget other people. Worry about yourself only. That is a solid rule that the Lord insists on. Worry about yourself only. Forget everybody else. Number 3, ignoring his convictions. Now, if you're on the same system he had me on, I call it the cockroach system. He will cockroach you. He will manifest one cockroach when you do a transgression. And the first thing you have to do is figure out what he's given you that cockroach for. What did you do wrong? You need to repent. So you go wherever the cockroach is. It'll stay, I promise. You close your eyes and you repent for what you think you've done. If you get it right, when you open your eyes, the cockroach will be gone. It will just gone. Back into another dimension or wherever he takes it. If you open your eyes and it's still there, you got it wrong. Repent again for the right thing. Try to think okay, sorry, Lord, I got that wrong. Maybe it's because of this. Okay, I'll repent again. Open your eyes. If you get it right, the cockroach will be gone. Do not ignore his convictions. He's got several other ways that he might convict you of something too and let you know. Never ignore it. This is how he molds you, by convicting you of your transgressions, letting you know what's not acceptable. Okay? He's trying to mold you into something worthy of representing heaven and him. So think about how refined you have to be. Okay? You have to be a worthy representative. That's what he's trying to make you into. Number 4, neglecting rest. Some of you are watchmen. I made a video about watchmen earlier today. If you are a watchman, he's waking you up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Some of you have already been waking up at 3 for a long time and you didn't know why. That's why you're a watchman. If you want to know what that is, watch my previous video. If he's waking you up at 3, he's going to do it every night. What does that mean? Go to bed 9 or 10. Make sure you're getting some rest. Then, if that's still not enough rest, later on in the day, take another nap. Get your other 2 hours that you need or whatever. But do not skimp on rest. Get enough. Get your 7 hours sleep or whatever it is you need to be fresh and alert, to be able to hear the Most High speaking to you as he molds you into this new person. It's a death and rebirth that's taken place. He is destroying the old you and rebuilding you into something that you won't even recognize. I look in the mirror and I'm like, who is that? Who is that? It's a brand new me. I swear it is. It's totally brand new. Speaking negatively. Boy, this is one I was really bad for. Complaining, saying things like, I'll never get out of isolation. I'm stuck here and blah, blah, blah. Don't do it. Don't do it. Or maybe you buy products and they're hard to open. That's the way they make everything now. I think they do it on purpose to frustrate us. You can't even open the products. And I'll curse and swear and I'll get all upset and these idiots and blah, blah, blah. And don't do this. Don't do this. And Father, I'm only saying these negative words for demonstration purposes. See, I'm being held to a very high standard now. I'm not able to do the things I was doing before, or I will get convicted as right, and he'll really discipline me hard now. You're being held to a higher and higher standard all the time. Realize that and conduct yourself with more professionalism, more compassion, more patience. This is what you need to do. He's going to test you, and until you're ready and you pass the test, you're not going anywhere. You're in isolation until he says otherwise. So you might as well get with the program. Don't speak negatively about anything. Speak positively over everything. What you say becomes true, basically. Seeking approval from the world. Got to be careful with that on this channel because I like people to enjoy my videos. I want people to subscribe. I want them to hit the like button. I do want their approval to a point, but in the end, the only thing that matters, his approval. The video I made, does the Lord approve of it? Is it a message he will stand behind? If not, and I've gone on my own and done something, that's no good, just because maybe I was trying to just please people. Never mind pleasing people. Once you're at the isolation stage, there's only one you need to impress and who needs to approve of what you're doing, and that's the Lord. Nobody else. Forget everybody else. If the Lord approves and everybody else hates it, that's perfect. The Lord approves. So forget everybody else hating it. It don't matter. Harboring unforgiveness, of course. This is a no-brainer. He insists you forgive everybody. Keep bitterness out of your heart. If you keep bitterness in your heart, you're stuck in isolation for a good long time. He will not release you till you learn to release that. I promise that's true. Fear. The Most High has you in isolation. Along with this comes his absolute protection. He's not going to let anybody harm a hair on your head. I guarantee you that. You have nothing to fear. You're with the Lord. Show him you trust him by not having fear of anything. Walk around completely fearless. Don't provoke trouble and don't look for it. Don't do things on purpose to put yourself in danger and just think he's going to get you out of it. He doesn't want you to do that. Go about your regular life. Fear nobody. You don't have to. The Lord is with you, and he's not going to let anybody harm you in any way, shape, or form. Worry. I was bad for this. Still worrying. I knew, even once I realized what was going on, why I was in isolation, and most of you should realize that now too, because you've had the benefit of my videos. I didn't have the benefit of these videos. I had some to watch that sort of took me down this path and told me this stuff, but not as straightforward as what I'm giving it to you. I had no reason to worry. I knew what the Lord was doing with me. I knew that. And do you think I just trust him and not worry? Nope, I had to worry. It's a habit I've got, and I've lost it now. I don't worry about a thing anymore. What a beautiful thing to put worry away. Oh, trust me, if you do it, you're going to be so happy. Your life is going to improve just from doing that alone. Worry is what ruins our lives. Spend all day in a worry mode. Worry about this. Worry about money. Worry about the car breaking. Worry about a conversation you have with somebody. Worrying what people are thinking of you. Stop it. Stop it. No reason to worry at all. You're with the Lord. That is a reason to rejoice, not to worry. Complaining, same as speaking negatively. Avoid it. Avoid it. Habit of pride. How many cockroaches did I get for this one? More than I care to tell you. He had to beat the prideful ways out of me. He had to knock that right out of me. Took a lot of cockroaches. It honestly did. Finally, he got me to a place of humility. And he must have been really glad by the time he did, because it took a while. That was a hard one for me. I was a prideful guy. I comes from my past of being a rocker, like playing guitar and perform for people and whatever the reason was. I had a lot of pride in me. And if you have a lot of pride in you, he will knock that out of you. It's one of the biggest things he's trying to knock out of you. You can't do your job that he needs you to do unless you display absolute humility in every way. It is probably the most important of all the traits you need is humility. Jealousy. Especially if you see someone else getting a breakthrough before you. If you get jealous of that, he's going to convict you in a big way. He's going to discipline you. Don't bring that discipline on yourself. I did. The reason I can tell you not to do these things is because I did them. I know the consequences. Do not get jealous of somebody else while you're in isolation. He will show you his wrath to a point, and you won't like it. I promise. Lying. He needs his soldiers to be completely honest, right? You will hear me being so honest on here because he trained me to do this. There's no way I'm going to tell you any lies on here. He's listening to every word I say, and as soon as I step out of line and start saying non-truths, do not lie. Mean what you say what you mean, be accurate, be honest at all times. And here's a big one. This is one of the deadly sins, laziness or sloth. He's going to need you to be a diligent worker. When he puts you in your purpose, that doesn't mean you're on easy street. That means you're going to be working whenever you're not sleeping. Okay, that's what I'm doing now. I'm sleeping or I'm working. There's no other options. No other options. Now and then I get to take a walk and go get a pizza or something and take an hour for myself. That's about it. I work and I sleep. There's nothing else. Do not be lazy. Do not be lazy. Do not be lazy. And if you kick these habits, I guarantee you're going to please the Lord very quickly. You're going to make his job a lot easier of training you, and you're going to get out of isolation quicker. And you're going to like the person you are besides. You're going to look at yourself and go, wow, I'm a better person. I can't believe I was doing all these things. That's when I read these, I'm like, wow, what a person I was. I needed a lot of work, obviously. I did these things daily and didn't even think of them. I didn't even think about it at all. I just let it happen. I didn't care. Now I do. Now I do. If I was doing these things, I would want someone to tell me I'm doing these things, because I like myself a lot better when I'm not doing these things, right? I have a lot more, I can look in the mirror and say, I'm pleased with what I see now. I guess I wasn't before, and I shouldn't have been, because I needed a lot of work, and I still do. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm far from perfect. I'll never be perfect. Neither will you. None of us will. But getting rid of these habits is going to make you a whole lot better person, going to make you a worthy representative of the Most High, and going to get you out of your isolation much faster. So I'll leave it there. I hope that was helpful. Remember, surrender, surrender, surrender. Don't fight them. If you fight against it, your isolation will just be longer and more miserable. Remember that Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life.